this disclaimer thing is a hell of a lot more important than the book itself. But again, they will screw me over. I would rather be more worried about the community getting unhappy that their game community was foreshadowed on it from a quote-unquote bad game than the company turn around and say, hey, you didn't ask us first to reference yada yada this, yada yada that. We're going to sue you because you did it on a royalty-free way that you're legally allowed to do, but we're going to sue you anyways because we feel like it. That is not on my list of things to do. It's, you know what I mean, Brahma? You understand what I mean. I know you do.
Yeah, I definitely get it.
But apparently some people won't, and that's what I'm worried about, is the ones who won't understand, and then they're going to turn around and go tell their community buddies, this dude's making stuff without company's permission. We need to punish him. He needs to be punished for what he's doing. Yada yada this, yada yada that. Triggered. You know, it happens. I mean, you jump up into a COD match and mention, God, I hate, you know, insert game here from the COD franchise, and they will flip their lid. It's like, God, calm down, bro. It's just an opinion, especially when you get into places like Reddit or Discord, and they ask for your fucking opinion on that scene. How do you feel about this? And then you give your opinion, and they're like, fuck you. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you asked for my opinion. You know?
You say I like it, dislike it.
Right? That's what I mean. It happened with me on Reddit, you know? They had an opinion section on the Reddit for GTA, and I got gave them my opinion, and they got mad. I was promptly removed from the Reddit because I was, quote-unquote, causing problems. I actually was questioning something about the Fallout Reddit currently, asking, you know, does anyone know how to use the marketplace for it? Because I'm confused. The gears of Reddit did not stop turning to answer my question. So far as I'm aware, I was more or less getting references to shit that I didn't really care for. So Blunderbuss and that vendor bot, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna shove it up your ass, vendor bot. You don't really do anything. Have you noticed that the robots have been quieter? But besides the fact that I was making a note to everyone else, because again, I'd rather you guys get first crack at it. It's already getting a little bit of views, disclaimer. And if any of you guys haven't already, please check out my other book with the soldier and his cat. Because this one I'm currently writing is more of I have writer's block moment. Here, read this instead while I fix the issue. That's kind of what I'm doing here, in a way. I'm also, again, thank you to Rampage, one of my good friends, who kind of tried out this art style of writing, and, you know, I haven't quite figured out how it's supposed to work. What are you doing? Okay. You selling that blunderbuss, you son of a bitch?
No.
So you better not have. That was a good asshole blunderbuss, and I'm going to take it. But I was just, you know, wanted to let everybody know that thank you to Rampage for trying out an art style that at first I wasn't fond of, because, again, I'm not using it. So, of course, I'm not going to tell him he's bad for it, but he asked for our opinion. We gave him constructive criticism. We gave him how we felt about that scenario. He took it respectfully, and, you know, the rest is history, right? He wasn't sad. He wasn't angry at us. You know, because he's a good friend of yours. Obviously, he shouldn't be angry at us. But he understood where we were coming from, is what I should probably be saying. he understood exactly where we're coming from on it. And he enjoyed our criticism, and thanks to him, I found a way to tweak what he was doing. And
I also mentioned that you wanted to thank him, and he said that was awesome, and talking about his comic style, the one that he used. But I also wanted to mention...
It makes a good stand-in for video game dialogue. That's kind of what I felt when I was reading that first bit of his book that we were giving him the criticism on. I felt it more of a video game style than an anime or comic book style, as he called it. But nonetheless, it actually works very well. Surprise is given, I guess. He did a good job.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone here would have ever expected something as good as that to come out of a literal dialogue here-based gameplay. But it worked. And it worked a hell of well. So good job there to you, sir. Hats off to you. I have nothing else to talk about, truly.
Right.
Why did you drop all the rice and beans, you dumbass?
Wait, what?
Are you needing... You dropped rice and beans in the floor. Yeah.
What the fuck? I did not even mean to drop those.
I picked them up, don't worry, I picked them up.
Okay. What the hell is going on?
I'll give them back to you if you need.
Okay. But
you're on some crack, most likely. Knowing you're probably on some kind of crack right now.
Let me just sit down.
You might need to go back to bed real quick. Because that was a mistake that you probably didn't mean to make anyways, but you did. Can you go back to bed?
No. Can I have like those rice?
You sure?
Please, like 30 of them? I had like 30 of them?
No, I'm going to give you 1,000.
Okay.
Because you obviously didn't mean to drop them, so you want more. I'm going to give you millions. Millions.
But,
I'll give you 30 back. I had like 50 something. But now I guess we need to transition. Oh, okay.
Right. I want to give a personal shout out to the Rampage. And now on to our topic for today. So, we wanted to talk about nuking and its effect on the server. So, I'm almost certain you guys who played Fallout 76 remember these days when the nukes were fucking crazy and almost every single one of them went to the White Springs because it was an amazing XP, legendary, and flux farm. Because there was so many enemies, they'd start flooding out of the fucking building. And nothing was more terrifying than a literal military force worth of fucking charred for
chocolate.
Oh boy.
Chocolate. So what did he do? Oh god. What did you do? I poked it. Why did you poke it? Chocolate.
I went to the golf club. You fool!
You've doomed us all.
Well, people nuked very heavily back in that.
Oh boy, the jokes.
I gotta go take a piss real quick. So can you,
Yeah, I guess. I remember a beta moment. See, I wasn't really part of the massive part of beta. I didn't ever get the game beta. I really started my gameplay around, I guess you call it around beta. Kind of. When I say around beta, I mean things happened after beta that people say was part of beta, but I wasn't a beta player. I mean, I played the, first, second Christmas? After, maybe, somewhere on Christmas. And it was kind of still, some of that shit was apparently still beta. As far as things that were happening. It was like, cool, I guess, one of those moments. But then you really sit there and you're thinking, ooh, fuck, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Go Gadget next Scourge. Like, what the fuck is this? It's a scene from hell, I promise. It's a Dante Inferno in a quarter. Don't look it in the face, it will fuck you. That was probably the most confusing thing that's ever happened to me, though, was having a invisible creature attack me. Never could ever find the actual body, but it was a scorched, I think. And no matter what I did, Are you gonna shoot me? Oh, fuck you. Yeet. What you got? Just dropping. Oh, thanks. I bought a blunderbuss. I'm proud of myself. This thing is gonna get scrapped so quick. I'm gonna keep it. It's cute. It's a blunderbuss. It's like the shotgun of black powder rifles before the dragon. Speaking about dragons, I had a really dank idea today. I'm gonna hit you with this.
I have a dank idea too. I want some.
You're probably following my brain capacity. You're following it, aren't you?
Yeah. You want me to go to the mule and get the
going back and getting the dragon and just running BPRs.
Okay.
Just running the few basic BPRs.
I'll go to the mule real quick.
Yeah, the two.
Stuff I need you to give to my
right.
character as well. But it's just random dank ass legendaries that we don't really need. And I'm gonna.
Dang.
Yeah. But so back to the topic, guys. So nuking was
dang. Good boy.
You get like 3 nukes in one server, like almost every single fucking day. The game couldn't handle it. The game really
and it was dang.
Yeah.
It killed. Back to the beta though. That was a thing in beta too. I want to mention that.
Yeah.
Beta, you dropped a nuke, and everyone's gonna his butts puckering up like, oh god, he launched a nuke. It's gonna kill everything you asked. And then sometimes it didn't, and sometimes it did. And then it was like, I mean, our point for the video is that in beta, nukes killed the game. It slowed everything down, it made everyone shit themselves when they saw a nuke was being dropped. And then the game kind of fixed itself.
It got more stable when coming to that kind of stuff, and it got a little bit better. And then...
Right.
And then...
And Todd.
Coming Wastelanders... It's starting to get worse again. We was in we was in the game last night. 2 nukes in a row on Prime. For one, why Prime? Again, people, do you not have anything better to do?
I don't know. I think it's because they reset. They'll reset the queen every time you drop a nuke. It resets the queen. But again, I do agree with you. Why? You could do something productive with that nuke.
You don't have to do something. You don't have to shimmy around that goddamn silo all the time.
My point of that though is, yes, you can nuke. You probably shouldn't nuke it. I would have requested people wait, and not, wait till that cloud. If you're gonna nuke Prime, wait till the cloud goes away. It takes a couple hours and it's gone. You could literally farm flux for like 2, 3, and then the flux will be there for hours. You could kill shit for hours. As long as the nuke zone's there, shit will become, give you hardened mass and radiation fluids and all this other shit. So really, to me, there's no reason to do it. Now, if it's a different person, that's different. So if like you nuked it and another guy that had nothing to do with you nuked it, it's different. It's understandable. But still, it makes the game lag on a beta level when you do something like that. It's like, please don't. Oh, look, they're dropping another one on Prime. Good job, guys. You launched 3. You know that it was a bad community of Discord members that used to that were so mean when it came to nuking people that they had to make it 3 nukes, and you had to wait like hours now. That's why we have to wait so long for only 3 nukes per server, and you have to wait for the next section because these players were exploiting the nuke so much that they had to like slow it all down and limit it only to 3. Yeah, I remember it used to be something on the lines of pick any silo you want, drop a nuke, and another guy went in. It was ready for him, but not for you. So he'd go in and nuke. Go get another friend, nuke. You know what I mean? And then the company fixed that by making it 3. It was this group, and I was in that group for a bit. I didn't enjoy participating in that shit. So when it happened, I was like, how stupid are you guys? Dropping it? Oh, you're gonna drop it? That's fine.
Yeah,
right here.
But there you go. Just take what you want and leave what you don't, and I'll pick up what
all of it. Woo! Well, I just picked everything up.
Okay.
We got guns. Woo!
Yeah, I have some stuff that I want you to give to me.
If you'll chill out for a bit, though. I'm debating on something.
Okay.
I'm thinking about ditching the rest of my guns, but it's going to take a bit longer to get there. Like, that's why I said, if you'll chill, I'm going to probably go to the Overseer's camp. I can afford it. I'm going to go to the Overseer's camp and unpaint the ones I want to put that I can give you, like the bow, and I just want a black powder rifle build. I mean, I don't need every black powder rifle you gave me, but I figured while we're here in the mule, I'll just go and I'll ditch the extra guns like the mini gun. And I'm so tired of the gameplay that we have currently that I'm literally ditching all of my big guys. I mean, yeah, I'll keep one gun on me, just one that's not medieval style, which is, black powder and up, but it's probably going to be one of my handmaids, because I just can't do it, man. It's so stupid difficult. Why do I need to, I should not have to feel this need to have to carry around big ass weapons that I never use. I never go around and use those fuckers.
Right.
Ever. And then it's like, hey. Right.
We was also talking about prime weapons. And that's an issue that, like I mentioned, I don't really use them for scorch. I just like the extra damage as well. It's pretty nice. But when you have that kind of stuff, just so you can... first off, explosive Gatling blast. No thank you. No thank you. It's cool, it's overpowered as fuck, but no thank you. Because it crashes...
But as a personal preference, it is. Right. I don't like them either, but I'm not going to judge people. I mean, we're not judging here.
A prime on that, you're just being like, oh, I'm going to kill the team. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. The first thing people think when they get an explosive weapon and usually has the word assassin in it, they're like, I'm going to fuck you, and I'm not going to ask twice. I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to do it. I don't think people want to deal with that shit. But it happens. I mean, it still happens to this day. I really don't think people sit there and say, hey, thanks for whatever the fuck you were just doing. I totally enjoy that you're, and the word here is sexually harassing me with a firearm. You don't need to do that. You really don't need to do that. But PvP is to each their own. You can't even tell them that you don't enjoy PvP without them getting up in arms. I mean, we talked about that with the OG fucker that we hung out with for a bit. And that's what really made me leave him, because he was spent more of his time bitching about everyone hates PvP. Well, quit doing it. They hate it because y'all spam it. Like, that's the first thing people get in there and do. They know you're a bloody bill when they see you, and then you're sitting around hitting them. He never left people alone. We were like, good PvP is if they hit them twice and they don't interact, or they even do like an emote telling you to go away, leave them the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck off. But they don't. It's confusing me. Like, how? Alright, so what I'm going to do here, Bromby, just sit there. I want you to wait. I'm going to invite you to a trade. Do not touch anything until I say.
Okay.
Do any of these you want in your character as far as the black powders go?
No.
Because I'm giving you my other weapons as well. So, but what I figured I'll do is I'll put up these weapons, and I'll let you know when to pick it up.
Okay.
The reason why I'm putting my heavy things up is, again, we don't need them. I have all these other weapons on me. I don't like explosive weapons all that much. Ones that are like directly labeled as explosive damage weapons. But we're making a black powder rifle group. We need something to, in a weird and ominous way, we're intentionally using weak weapons. People are not going to join on that. I mean, you know what I mean? But, I'll probably keep that one. I'll probably ditch a good bit of my weapons though with this one. It's getting 3-star. Yeah, I'll just, I think I'll keep that. I don't know. The 3-star one is a limb damage. I think I'll ditch just ditch it anyways. I don't need a junkies one. I picked up a lot of the ones you gave me out of like habit. But this one's like damage while suffering from addictions, damage resist while aiming, and reload speed. The reload speed sounds amazing, given it's like a 12-second thing, but oh boy. If you notice, I'm putting a lot of my weapons away, so we should be good there.
Okay.
Look at that. You have all the other stuff in your inventory, too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
At least you got some other stuff to use.
I'm about to drop a lot of those, or some of these I want to say cracked out weapons, but they're just really bad.
What's really bad?
Well, the legendary.
You missed a couple. You still missed a couple, Dingo. Unless you wanted those. Did you want both? Did you want both of those?
Which ones? I made sure I clicked on
the assassins.
Oh.
I had 2 assassins in there you never got. And I was looking at the bloodied one. That's kind of interesting to have one. There you go. That should be fine right there. It gives me an executioner's, the dragon, an instigating. So I have extras. Did you get the other one too? I'm gonna be flipping my fucking lid if you didn't get another one.
I got both.
Because you did. You're good. You're good. It didn't show that you did. It just showed that you grabbed one and then left the trade. So I was like, damn it. Okay, I think we did good.
I just realized I have 2 of those.
What? What is it you're dropping? I'm confused. Do you need any Stimpaks? I'm sorry.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm dropping a bunch of weapons from my...
Totally didn't need this, but I'll hold it. Okay. But yeah, we're going to be doing a new thing as well. Amongst the strangeness of our brain cells, we're probably going to sit here and do something of the black powder variety. People can join us, but if it's going to be a bring your own rifle thing or bring your own BP black powder weapon, BPW, you got to bring your own. First glance, once before we were like, oh yeah, let's just totally just give people our black powder rifles to borrow. And I actually am glad no one tried, because oh god, you imagine the people that would scam us for a dragon. But I'm going to do something fun. I plan on doing a museum with my weapons. Well, I'm going to try to at least. Yeah. You good over there, Dingo?
Yep. Well, just one more thing.
You okay over there?
That I want on my character. You good? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure, because
I was just making sure you're fine. You got quiet all of a sudden. I thought you were eating.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, a lot of those.
God, you put everything.
A lot of those are gonna be.
That's fine. Yeah, should be good now.
Okay.
I'm just putting up some things like the other BPRs I got. Damn, you got a lot of shit in here now. I forgot I'll keep a couple BPRs up in here. If you need a railway rifle, I have a quad. You do know that, right?
Like I said, I have the 2-shot. I'm pretty sure I do. But I'm just getting script weapons that we don't really need.
That works. Oh. Just wanted to make sure that we were both aware.
Speaking of weapons, we mentioned prime weapons already, but I wanted to mention, if you need that to kill a Scorched, there's a problem.
Right.
If it's an ammo
there's
thing,
a problem.
I can
right.
understand, because certain things do give you more ammo output than others when it comes to prime. And it's always switchable, which is a nice thing. What would really suck is, like, once you switched it to prime, it would be prime for good.
Did you switch your character, by the way? There's like a tent over here that just re-popped up, so I was just making sure you switched. What the fuck? Interesting. I don't know. Weird. I just want to mention that there's a tent back over here where your tent was, and now it's gone. What the fuck?
Joining in because I forgot this was characters, and then dashboarding back out because, well, I forgot this was characters.
Aren't you glad I pay attention for you? What would you do without your friend, huh? Probably nothing. Probably suffer in some shape, form, or fashion without me. In some dank way, it would likely kill you at this point. Oh boy. Aren't you glad you have a good friend like me?
Yep.
You never had a friend like me. Oof.
I promise that there'll never be another like me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm sorry.
Yep. Not gonna lie though, that's how it is.
You know, and
I mean, that's how it is though.
This will be a very good topic to talk about. The uniqueness of people. You come across us, and people come across us, and people, they leave. But they never really realize what they just missed out on, because we are a specific type of people. And we only give you just about one shot. If you're a dick. If you're actually a good person and really want to come back.
Pennington, I'm going to lick your eyelids. Are you going to stop me? You didn't stop me.
I just walk up to the wayward, look at Duchess and be like, hello.
Only you would do that to Duchess. You taste like cocaine.
You just smacking me with a
Don't you lick me too.
Won't get the fuck off of me.
Don't you give me that smooth skin disease. Get out of here. Polly's like, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, bitch, out. And that's how I got kicked out of the wayward.
This dank ass flaming cadaver won't get off of me. It won't stop licking my face. And it's like, or this dank ass cadaver won't get off of me.
Sabrina was sitting here staring at me yesterday. Sabrina had that look on her face like she was gonna pounce on me. And when she went mid-pounce, I just she completely dodged her attack and licked her face, and she was like, I don't know how to respond to this. Not only did you just dodge a freight train's worth of G-force for me jumping at you, you managed to lick my face without breaking your neck. Great. Okay. She went off to bed. Oh boy.
This dank cadaver won't get off of me. Mort's like, I'm right here.
Hey look, there's the guy. There's a person. There's a person. Give him a holotape. Or give him the, Oh, so do you have Red Menace on you?
Red Menace?
That's the only one I'm missing. As far as holotapes go. I could have sworn I was missing a holotape, but I don't remember if, I know I gave some to my other guy, but I could have sworn we had, doubles of it on your character. I'm just wondering, because it's triggering me that I don't got it, but if you got only one, that's fine, you can keep it. I'm just sitting here thinking, I woke up this morning and was like, I felt so damn hungover, and I'm like, where's that one holotape? Where is it? Oh my gosh. You keep it. Okay. If you don't use it, I'll take it. But if you only got one, you are probably gonna use it knowing you. It's fine. Keep it. I remembered this morning that I had it, and I had it on my other guy, and I was like, oh yeah, it's almost instant now. But it just felt weird just looking at my holotapes. It's like, where did that go? Oh yeah, never mind. My guy has it. Do this shit.
You don't mind,
I do, but we're gonna go to my camp to do it because again, there's low levels everywhere, but in my camp.
Okay.
Go to my little bitty fort above the fort. So that's the good part about my camp. Pickett's Fort is not a fort. I mean, it's a recreation of a fort on the Prickett family homestead. Mine's an actual fort because, again, you as an enemy can try all you want to get up here, You'll take you a while, and then when you get up here, a lot of defense it'll give you because again you're an enemy creature. My turrets will probably beat your ass on the way up. I mean, look at it; it'll beat your ass.
Oh yeah.
Right. I'll drop them up here on the thing. Do you remember what you got? It was a shotgun, a railway rifle,
a 10mm
10mm pistol. I'm looking hard. I equipped everything that I was using for my guy. So all I gotta do is look for one that doesn't have a heart. There's the hunting rifle, a assaultron blade, and a hatchet. These should be everything you dropped. Go ape shit crazy, you fucker.
I will.
Modus! I found this sword. Cool. Modus! I cut myself. Cool. Modus! What bitch? Hi. Modus has encountered a fatal error with recruiting systems.
I cut my arm off.
Modus!
Cool. Now go nuke the
He's happy to see me. I am not. You lie, Modus. You lie. You miss me, you fucker. I don't miss you. Go away. Get out of here.
Leave me alone.
Oh, fuck.
And he starts
He would have been so mad.
Inside of the fucking terminal, and it's like, wow, I've never seen this side.
You're gonna drown Modus. Poor Modus. Fuck. He's drowning. He's drowning as I'm sorry. I'm drowning more. I'm sorry. If you leave me the fuck alone, I enjoy my life. It's a computer screen. Why can't you leave me alone? Modus! Free! Modus! Modus, the Nazis are coming. We are the Nazis, bitch. Boy. Nazis. Nazis. Modus. Boy, Modus was a person. Part one. I'm gonna kick your ass. Well, you can die this time. Modus, you can't kick my ass. And why not? Because you can die. If you try, I will fuck you. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm a human now. I can't do that. What's dying like? Not fun. Boy. Modus is gonna flip his lid. We're gonna harass Modus today. I feel like I'm in a good mood to harass Modus. Poor Modus. I mean, that's a fight worse than death, and able to leave the screen to beat us. And given how we are as the player, we can sit here and just take every shot he throws at us. The sentry buttons don't spawn on the next floor. So they're just going to sit here and shoot at his servo systems, and